Alright, welcome back to the OM606 build for the W126 chassis Mercedes. We finally got the engine off the engine hoist last episode, and now we're installing the new custom flywheel, adapter plate, and clutch kit from DPumpuk UK. That thing was pretty expensive to get out here due to tariffs, but we finally got it out here, got it installed, making sure that the clutch alignment tool goes in and out easily. We want to ensure that that'll allow for the input shaft from the transmission to go in and out easy. I was having some trouble here installing the GS6 37DZ transmission. It's BMW 6-speed transmission. I was having issues with installing it, couldn't figure out what was going on, so I ended up contacting DPumpuk UK, the guys I got the adapter plate kit from, and they ended up telling me that, hey, you're gonna have to cut the GS6 transmission bell housing a little bit in order to fit the starter. Did I really want to do that? No. Was I gonna return the stuff and go a different route? No. So we decided to just go ahead and cut it. We went ahead, cut that thing up. Once we cut it up, it lined up perfectly. Transmission sits on there nice. We put all the fasteners into the transmission adapter plate. Pretty stoked and happy with how it came out. It's actually only about 2.5 inches longer than the OM603 with the old 722.6 transmission, I believe. Here's a picture of it. You can see right there next to the BMW sign what I had to cut out. Here's another good shot of it. I wasn't a big fan of it, so I went ahead and made a little plate to cover it. After that, I finally bought myself a turbo kit from Benz Injection. I ended up going with the HX35. Kit came with everything I needed, but I did need to add a few more things to it, of course. It's the name of the game when you're building a race car. No, it's not a race car, just a faster car. But put the turbo back, or put the new turbo on with the adapter plate that goes from the Mercedes exhaust to the HX35 exhaust flange. Running the oil cooler line here. Still had to purchase the oil return line. I went with this other company called Pegasus, I believe that was the name of them. I liked their products, so I decided to go with them. Once we had all that done, we went ahead and put the car in its final resting place. There's a little video of me running the OM603 before we took it out. I just wanted to get a little video of it running just to show you guys that, hey, it does run. It runs great, actually. It's just higher miles, and I wanted an engine I can make more horsepower and torque with. There's another good video here of me with the time lapse getting all the stuff out of the engine bay so I can go ahead and pull this OM603 out. It was kind of a lot of work, but hey, you know what? I like work. Work keeps you busy, keeps you preoccupied, so I like work. We ended up being able to remove that front piece that holds the transmission, not the transmission, the heat exchanger for the cooling system in place. Took all that out, took out the condenser, anything in the way, taped off lines, drained fluids. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes into taking out an engine. Didn't realize there's that much stuff involved, but oh, there is. We ended up hooking up the engine hoist here, and I didn't really think about it at the time, but the engine hoist was in dirt. So once I lifted the engine up out with the transmission, engine hoist sunk into the dirt, and I wasn't able to pull the thing out. So I had to get the good old trusty Toyota pickup with the winch on the front of it, hook it up to the engine hoist, and use the winch to pull the thing out. It was pretty slick how I did that. I was pretty happy with how everything came out. Here's the old OM603 with the engine bay in the back. It was pretty filthy, disgustingly filthy, so I went ahead and cleaned it up, just so I don't get grease everywhere. Cleaned it up as best as I could. of course, with plans later on to paint it. Ended up using the 603 AC compressor. Ended up cutting the 603 power steering high pressure hose line and welding it onto the fitting I needed for the 606 power steering line. Cleaned up underneath the car. The underbody was filthy. Decided to replace the hood insulation to keep the paint nice and crisp. Don't want to mess the original paint up. Came out pretty good. Really happy with how it came out. Looks like brand new in factory. And then here we are, 606 in the W126. Here are the engine mounts that I had to swap out. I used the old 603 ones in place of the 606. After that, I started getting the shifter for the GS6 transmission ready. Had to lengthen it, cut a huge hole in the transmission tunnel. Got the thing in there, made it into an oval so that way that gasket sat on it perfect. And then here we are. Looks like it came like that from factory. Pretty excited. Stay tuned for next episode.